The mighty eagle. The eagle's keynotes are illumination of spirit, healing, and creation. The eagle's cycle of power is all seasons and during daylight. The eagle is one of the greatest and most admired birds of prey. It has served as inspiration to many societies. Their ability to soar and hunt amazes and thrills those who are witness. Eagles, in fact, are so good at getting food, they spend very little time hunting. The fact that they are good at feeding themselves from the land and still soar to great heights in the sky reflects much about the hidden significance of the eagle, who comes as a totem. They will teach a balance of being of the earth, but not in it. Every society which has had contact with eagles has developed a mythology and or mysticism about them. In the ancient Aztec tradition, the chief god told the people to settle at a place where they find an eagle perched on a cactus eating a snake. Sound familiar? This place would become Mexico City. The eagle was sacred to Zeus, who often changed into the form of an eagle to help himself control thunder and lightning. The Sumerians worshipped an eagle god, and the Hittites used a double-headed eagle as a symbolic emblem, so they would never be surprised. The eagle has also been associated with Jupiter, and it was a strong emblem for the Roman Empire. In Egyptian hieroglyphics, the eagle is a symbol for the vowel, air quoting here, A, end of air quote, and also a symbol for the soul, the spirit, and the warmth of life. In early Christian mysticism, the eagle was a symbol of resurrection. The thunderbird, to the Native Americans, is most often depicted in the form of an eagle. They're the ravens. This was the great spirit who controlled lightning and rain, punishment and reward. To the Plains Cree, all eagles had mystical power, and these powers could be shared by anyone who possessed part of the bird. To the Pueblo Indians, the eagle was a bird of the sky, with the ability to spiral upward until it passed through a hole in the sky to the home of the sun. It was associated with all of the energies of the sun, physical and spiritual. The Pueblo Indians honored 6 directions: the north, the south, the east, the west, zenith above, and nadir below. The eagle was a symbol of the zenith because of its ability to soar to great heights. From these heights, it could survey all 4 directions. So, thus, They became symbols of greater sight and perception. To the Hopi, the golden and bald eagles were the greatest of all birds of the sky. But these are the only two eagles that live upon our continent. Some groups of Hopi also included the red-tailed hawk as an eagle, referring to it as the red eagle. Now, there are 59 species of eagle, and they are often divided into one of four categories. Number 1, fish and sea eagles. 2, snake eagles. 3, harpy or giant forested eagles. And 4, booted eagles. But there is always a great deal of variety within these four groups. When it comes to coloring and feather patterns, every eagle is unique and beautiful in its own way. Fish and sea eagles are those who live primarily upon a diet from the sea. Upon the North American continent, the bald eagle is a part of the category. Same category. Boom. Those who have bald eagle as a totem need to look at the symbolic associations of water. Water and fish are often symbolic of the psychic aspects of life and the creative energies. Water is also an area that separates land from the heavens. Thus, a bird of water, such as a fish or sea eagle, reflects an awakening of the ability to learn or to need to learn to walk between the worlds. Water is the creative source of all life. And living near natural water sources may be very important to the health of those who have bald eagle as a totem. An eagle hunting in the waters must be able to penetrate the waters, grasp what it requires, and then rise out of them. All this reflects increased ability and the need to learn to work with emotions, physicism, and all aspects of spirituality with greater control. It reflects teachings about true mediatorship, being able to enter and exit the more ethereal realms at will. Snake eagles often have crests of feathers upon their head. Their toes are short and strong to enable them to grasp and hold onto wiggling snakes. Those who have a snake eagle as a totem would do well to study the section on snakes within this text. The snake eagles swallow the snakes whole. Wow. Reflecting the swallowing and digesting of higher wisdom, the serpent knowledge. The harpy eagles are the largest and most powerful. None of these are found upon our continent. They have huge claws that can be used for grabbing larger prey, including deer. An examination of the particular food preference of the individual harpy eagle will provide further insight. The other type of eagle found upon this continent is the golden eagle. I have two. I haven't heard them this morning, but hopefully they start squawking. They're nesting right below the property that I am so blessed to steward. So the golden eagle is a part of the booted eagle group. Booted eagles, in general, usually have a majestic mantle of feathers on their head and neck, and their legs have a heavy covering of feathers, so that they look as if they are wearing boots. The two that are the most important to those upon this continent are, of course, the bald eagle and the golden. And yeah, they federally protected. Like, not that, I'm a Fed pumping shotgun Sally, as Fire Drake would say. But it's nice that when necessary, if the Endangered Species Act ever worked, and is proof, but it takes people screaming and yelling and being the mouth for these majestic creatures. And I'm wearing golden eagle feather that was dropped on the sacred land of Deleuze here in my hair at the moment to honor this reading that I share with you. But the reason that they are recovered under the federal listing is because people actually spoke up when they were being harmed and poisoned. They are top dogs when it comes to killing rodents. And by the way, y'all, I'm not sure where you live, but our squirrels have tested biologically. All the squirrels in California have the bubonic plague. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. Anyways, it would behoove all of us to learn to live with these creatures instead of blindly or consciously poison or kill them. Yeah. Anywho, I digress. Continue reading. The bald eagle is larger than the golden, but it cannot fly as high, nor is it considered as graceful. The bald eagle is often a symbol of the feminine, while the golden symbolizes the masculine. The white feathers of the bald eagle especially are often treasured as they are links to grandmother medicine, tremendous wisdom, healing, and creation. The feathers of the eagles are sacred to the Native Americans. And since the eagle, here we go, is protected by the United States government, it is a felony for anyone to possess such who is not of Native American blood. The feathers, though, are used in powerful healing ceremonies, cleansing the aura, and even for shape-shifting. White and black-tipped feathers were often used on the masks of the Pueblo Indians to give the appearance of white and black clouds. Again, we see the ancient connection to the mysteries of the sky and all of its phenomena. Both the bald and the golden eagle have come to symbolize heroic nobility and divine spirit. These eagles are the messengers from heaven and are the embodiment of the spirit of the sun. They are also symbols of the rediscovery of the inner child. There once was a belief that was old age approached. The eagle's eye would grow dim, and the eagle would then fly so near the sun that it would become scorched. Oh, I heard, but Vulture was in that story. Okay, well, it all kind of meshes together. Anywho, it would then seek out a pure water source and dip itself 3 times into the clear water, and its youth would be restored. Oh, excuse me. Destroyed. Totally different than restored. This reflects much from a mystical point of view. It hints of resurrection, but it also hints of alchemy. The fire of the sun that elicits a change, it reflects several needs for those with an eagle totem. First, there must be involvement with creativity. 3 is the number of new birth and creativity. 2, a willingness to experience extremes in a controlled condition and thus facilitate an alchemical process within your own life. 3, a willingness to purify and using your passions to purify, as in flying into the sun, like the purification by fire. And to use your abilities, even if it means being scorched a little. Oh. 4, a willingness to seek out the true emotional aspects of oneself and immerse yourself within them, and by doing so, rediscover the lost child and awaken a higher sense of purity, passion, and creativity, healing, and spirituality. An examination of the individual characteristics and behaviors of the eagle will reveal even more of the medicine and power attunement will bring to you. The feet of the eagle have 4 toes. 4 is a traditional symbol for keeping oneself grounded and laying a solid foundation for oneself. Even with the eagle's magnificent ability to fly, it stays connected to the earth. Without an ability to grasp powerfully and utilize what it grasps, it will not survive. Ooh, that's a medicine right there. The sharp beak is designed to cut, tear, and crush. Eagle has strong jaw muscles. The jaw is important to digestion and speech with humans. But there is a difference with eagles. Although vocally the eagle is weak, its jaws are one of its most powerful muscles. For those with eagle totems, it will be important to know when to speak, how much, and how strongly. It will be important to remember that unless this is controlled, it will be very easy to inadvertently hurt someone with words, cutting, tearing, and crushing. For those with eagle totems, new vision will open. This vision will be far-reaching to the past, within the present, and to the future as well. The eyes of the eagle are set closer to the front of the head, and they have a 3D or binocular vision, just like humans. They can see forward and sideways, and their vision is 8 times greater than that of the 2-legged. Meditation on the number 8, especially its figure, or the symbol of infinity, ad infinitum, infinity. Take that number 8 and flip it sideways. Bada bing, bada boom. Never-ending line. This will reveal, a meditation that is, will reveal much about the kind of vision that eagle can awaken, because eagle is spirit. We all have spirit. Some of us do. Hang on to that too, by the way. Things about to get bumpy in this whirly world that we live in. We are the ones we've been waiting for. The ears of the eagle are not visible, but it hears very well. It can hunt as much by ear as by sight. To those whom eagle comes, the ability to hear spiritually and physically will also increase. Oh, I didn't know this. Many eagles mate for life. The male will collect the material for the nests. Oh, my God. But the female will be the architect. Oh my God. The winged ones, they know. They are our ancient ones. Pay homage to those AOs. These roles should be considered by anyone working with eagle medicine. The nests are always large and built high up for safety. Although the roles in the construction of the nests are separate, the task of feeding the young is shared by both. Teaching the lesson of cooperative responsibility. The mating ritual of the bald eagle is one of the most mystical and intriguing aspects. A powerful form of sky dancing occurs. The birds soar, loop, and plunge. They plunge into the deep dives. At a certain point, they grab each other's feet and lock talons, rolling and falling until the mating is completed. Then they separate and soar upwards to repeat the process over and over again. This reflects some of the mystical joy, the danger, excitement, and power of the sexual energy experienced by those who carry eagle medicine. It can open them to new heights and thrills. Ooh. Meow. The eagle is a true predator. And with all predators, it helps to keep the world in balance. Can you believe we almost eradicated them? Jeez, I'm glad they're recovered for now. Yeah. Pom poms. These eagles, thus helping the world keep healthy by preventing spread of disease. This healing role is one that will awaken in many forms for those working with eagle totems. They have a powerful sense of energy conservation. They are opportunists. This is in their hunting. They will often perch and wait, biding their time through joyful soaring and aerial acrobatics, all the time using their great vision to let them know when to take flight and capture their prey. This sense of confident energy conservation will be necessary for those with eagle medicine to develop. They are also opportunists, and they will let other birds do the hunting for them, often stealing the food from other birds or predators. Now, whenever eagle flies into one's life, opportunities, even those thought long lost, always arise. Those with eagle totems must learn to see their opportunities and snatch them as they arise. Eagles don't always swoop down to kill. They do have tremendous control over their powerful wings, and they can glide slowly and silently down so that the prey does not hear them coming. They are also known to be able to stop their movement and just hover in the air for brief moments to make the strike more accurate. A new sense of timing and movement will begin to develop with those of eagle totems. You will learn to swoop, to soar, to dive, and to hover, to use the winds within your life and your own developing wings, to ride them to your own benefit. Large eagles don't just kill with their beaks or talons. Some can hit their prey with great force, this alone being enough to stun or kill their prey. For instance, a bald eagle can strike with twice the force. Holy shit. A bald eagle can strike with twice the force of a rifle bullet. This reflects the primal force inherent and easily awakened in those with eagle medicine. Eagles are symbols of great power, a power that goes beyond their actual size. An average bald eagle will weigh 8 to 10 pounds, about 2 pounds less than the average house cat. To align oneself with eagle medicine is to take on the responsibility and the power of becoming so much more than you now appear to be. From a karmic aspect, it reflects that the events will now fly faster, and the repercussions for everything you think, do, or say, or fail to think, do, or say, positive and negative, will be both stronger and quicker. To accept the eagle as a totem is to accept a powerful new dimension to life and a heightened responsibility for your spiritual growth. But only through doing so do you learn how to move between worlds, touch all life with healing, and become the mediator and the bearer of a new creative force within the world. And that is eagle medicine. Aho.